Together we'll find the day. Love and dreams.
Don't worry what people say behind your back, because God is going to bless you in front of their face.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ruth Kakobo, and I'm back again with another interesting video. For everyone who has subscribed and joined the Ruth Army, thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. For anyone who would wish to join the Ruth Army, you just hit the subscribe button down below, and you will always turn on the notification bell so that you'll always be notified anytime that I post a new video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about transitioning from relaxed hair to natural hair in honor of an avid member of this team that we call the Ruth Army. So she said that she has been relaxing her hair for the past 15 years, and she's recently transitioning. And I thought, to honor her for all the support that she has been showing me, I'm going to do a video specifically for her. So I'm going to tag her here. Can't quite remember the name because I didn't look it up, but yeah, I know what you said. And here is a video for you, Army member. So number one thing that you need to realize is the fact that yes, definitely you will have a weak point between where there is the demarcation of your relaxed hair and the natural hair. That is the first thing that you need to know, and that is the point that you need to be very careful about. So the number one thing that you need to do, I know you said that you want to use minimal heat. That is a wise decision for you to make. If you're not planning on using heat, I would have advised to go the protective styling way, and the sun is so hot out here anyway, but it's been cold inside, so I'm not complaining. It's only that I can't see you guys. So anyway, what I was saying is that the line of demarcation between the natural hair and the relaxed hair, that is the weak point of your hair, and that is where breakage often starts. So the number one thing that you need to make sure is that that line is well taken care of, so that you're able to take care of your natural hair and your relaxed hair. Okay, so that's why I said doing protective styles makes it easier because the hair is not manipulated as much. So the number one thing that you need to know when you're transitioning is that you do not want to be manipulating your hair as often. Yes, you can do short-term protective styles that lasts a week. Yes, if you don't want to use heat, I really advocate for protective style. If you're going to be using heat, yes, you can leave your hair open and maybe use heat once in a month, so long as you ensure that the heat that you're using in your hair is safe amount of heat. It's not heat that is going to cause you heat damage. So the other thing that you need to know is the fact that you'll have to now learn how to take care of the two textures of your hair. So when you are washing your hair, be very careful. Make sure that every part of the hair is well detangled. Excuse me. That is from the roots to the tip of your hair. So no matter how small the roots are, if they are tangled, they will transfer those tangles to the relaxed part. And because of the tension that is caused, if you're not careful removing those tangles, you end up losing the relaxed hair. So at the end of the day, even if you're transitioning, definitely you will have chunks of hair in your part of your hair that will have shorter hair than the other. So ideally, you need to have healthy, relaxed hair and healthy, natural hair on the same head. So you need to be careful about the manipulation that you're causing to your hair. Here's the reason why I say use heat minimally. When you're using heat minimally, you're able to mimic the texture of your relaxed hair on your natural hair, and that really helps. So you can use heat for the first, like I would say 6 months, 6 months going to 1 year. At least you will have gained enough length for you to chop off the rest of the hair, because I know if you're transitioning, that means you don't want to go the big chop way. So ideally, it also means that you don't want to go bald, and you also want to have some length of hair. So at least transition for about an year. That's what I did, because I had heat damaged hair. So I transitioned for about an year before I could chop off everything that was damaged on my head. So that is the tip that I would give. The other thing that I would say is that always go to a professional that you trust. a professional that you trust who is a natural hair, who knows about natural hair, because that is the only person you're sure of will be careful with your relaxed hair. Anyone who is perfect, who is familiar with natural hair, will be in a better position to do your relaxed hair. So, and especially when you're transitioning, so if you have to get your hair washed by someone else, go to a natural hair studio. They will do the best job for you, or at least for me, that's what I have found. The other thing that you need to know is the fact that during that transitioning period, you also need to find products that are natural hair friendly. Natural hair friendly products, I say this because in as much as the bigger chunk of hair on your head is relaxed hair, because you're not going to be putting in the relaxer, you want to make sure that you're taking care of your natural hair way better than you are, because if you apply relaxed hair products on natural hair, they won't work. But at least natural hair products might, I said might, that's the big word, might work on your relaxed hair. So that's what you'd want to do. Well, you at this point you're wondering, this lady, she's just talking, and well, I've not seen her relax her hair. Well, these are tips that I got from my sister who had relaxed her hair, and for her, she went the big chop way, because when she was transitioning, what happened was she lost most of her hair, and that meant that she had bits and pieces of in her hair that didn't have areas on her head that didn't have the same length. So when that happened, she didn't appreciate it on herself, she didn't like it, so she ended up going the big chop way. If you asked me which is the best thing to do with your natural hair when transitioning and you already have relaxed hair, I would have said the big chop way, but I also realized that no one wants to be bald after having long hair. Hair is part of our personality, hair is part of who we are, so ideally we are supposed to be very careful what we do with our hair. So whether relaxed or natural hair that you have on your head, it's quite important for you to make sure that you're taking good care of your hair. So finally, whatever you do with your hair, stick to what works for you. It doesn't have to be everything that I have said, could be something different will work for you. That is all that I know from what I've learned from my sister who had relaxed her hair. And relaxed hair that is not well taken care of definitely will keep breaking, and too much relaxer on your hair might also lead to breakage. Not even might, always leads to breakage, because the hair becomes weaker. So ideally, that's all that I would say. So if you're thinking about it, those are some of the few tips that I have. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and let me know. Do you want to get a shout out? Do you want to get pinned? Whoever comment gets the most likes, or the most likes or the first comment, which one should we be shouting out? The previous comment that I just did a shout out, I think she was someone from the south. Yeah, I think so, something like that. So you'll see her comment. She was the first to comment, so definitely she earned it. So I will say the most liked comments is what I'll be going by, and anytime that I'm able to catch the first comment, I'll be taking the first comment and the most liked comment and shouting out those people. Those are the real army members. Until next time, guys, peace, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will be at your service. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.